Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Stuart from SaleHoo, and today I'm going to be talking about what I wish I knew when I started dropshipping with Shopify. I firmly believe that there's no better teacher in life than experience. People can tell us something over and over again, but it's no substitute for actually doing it. Sometimes this leads to frustration and failure, but other times you can overcome your adversity and succeed. Whatever the outcome may be, you always come out the other side having learned an important lesson. This principle is something that can be applied to all areas of our life, including business. When I started using Shopify for my dropshipping business a few years ago, I thought I knew a lot about e-commerce. I'd read a lot of blog posts, I'd watched a lot of YouTube videos, like this one, and I'd even talked to people who were already doing it successfully. Now, don't get me wrong, all of those information sources were helpful. But see, after years of experience, I realized how little I knew then compared to how much I know now. So while this may seem a little counterintuitive, telling you something that's best learned by experience, let me tell you some things that I wish I knew when I started dropshipping with Shopify. Hopefully you can learn something through my experiences that'll help you with your dropshipping success. Now here it is, 6 things I wish I knew when I started dropshipping. Number 1, nothing is as simple as it sounds. When you start learning about dropshipping, you'll read and hear a lot about how simple it is. All you have to do is find a great product, a reliable seller, and a place to sell online to start making money. Now, there is some truth to that. Dropshipping is a lot simpler than some traditional business models. But let me get this straight. It's not as simple as it sounds. You're not just gonna launch your Shopify store and then sit back and watch the money roll in from day one. The thing is, the concepts are simple, but executing them well is not. And in business, execution is everything. Everyone can succeed with dropshipping on Shopify, but not everyone will succeed. Go into it with realistic expectations and be prepared to put in a lot of hard work, and then you'll have a much better chance of succeeding. Number 2, don't waste money on Facebook ads, unless you're a whiz. When I started my dropshipping business, Facebook ads were relatively new. I'd read about them, but I didn't really know how they worked. Despite my lack of expertise, I buried hundreds of dollars in Facebook ads that never paid off. Unless you're a Facebook ads whiz, I would avoid them when you're just starting out. This is especially true today, when Facebook's algorithm restricts the reach of businesses. Now, if you know a lot about Facebook ads, by all means use them. I've just found them to be less successful than other marketing tactics. The strategy that worked best for me when I started out was high quality photos on Instagram and paying influencers a small fee to give me a shout out. Now, you don't have to do the same. The lesson here is to play to your strengths. Find what works best for you and the products or niche that you're in and go with that. Number 3, test, tweak, and test again. Data is your best friend in business, especially when you're first starting out. I wish that I had paid more attention to data and run more tests to refine my Shopify store. That's why I'm telling you now, because I would love to go back and fix it. When you first launch a store, it'll be far from perfect, and that's okay. You'll need to test different web copy, sales copy, fonts, colors, product photos, keywords, etc. to continually improve the performance of your online store. You can mimic other stores or use them for inspiration or come up with a new formula that works for you. Testing and tweaking your store will ensure that it's always improving. Even when you find a sweet spot and sales are starting to roll in, there will always be areas that you can seek to enhance. Testing will help you identify the areas that need work. Number 4, the best products to sell online aren't the ones you think. I really wish I knew this when I started. Have you ever stayed up at night dreaming of great products to sell? Maybe that's just me. I don't know. You think that you're onto something and that it'll make a big heap of money, but it doesn't actually sell that well. I've learned that the products that you think are going to sell the best often don't sell at all. So why is that? Well, you can't just think that a product is going to sell well. You have to know it's going to sell well. There's a big difference there. You need to let go of your biases and your preconceived ideas and trust the market research and data to identify a great product for you. Often, the most crazy product ideas that you never think of organically are the ones that will make you the most money. That's because the product ideas that we think of are often influenced by trends we observe, our own interests, and what we see other people selling. These things can cloud your judgment. You're better off putting a lot of market research into validating your product ideas than just trusting your own intuition. You can use a tool like SaleHoo Labs to help you with this process. Let me tell you, I wish I had SaleHoo Labs when I started. Tip number 5, nothing is random. Strategy is everything. What you see and hear about dropshipping online often makes everything seem random and magical. Those YouTube videos in which dropshippers talk about making thousands of dollars a month in their sleep can give you unrealistic expectations. Let me tell you something, no successful dropshipping business happened by chance. Behind every single one of those success stories are tried and tested strategies. I wish I'd cared less about front-end factors, like my website design, and put more effort into developing a powerful strategy when I first started. A well-designed website is important, but it's nothing without a solid business strategy that brings in leads, converts customers, and makes sales. And finally, tip number 6, never stop learning. You can get to a point in your dropshipping business where you think you know it all. If you get to that point, let me tell you right now, you're wrong. There's always more to be learned, especially with the speed at which technology is advancing. The online tools, apps, and marketing strategies that are successful today could be redundant in 6 months' time. It's important to always be learning. Seek out the best mentors, follow the best YouTube channels, sign up to mailing lists, read books and blogs, go to industry events and learn from the guest speakers. Connect with others who run dropshipping businesses. Find people who are valuable to you and your business and share your knowledge with them. The more you learn, the more you can apply to your business. And let me wrap up here with this thought. At the end of the day, running a dropshipping business on Shopify is no easy get-rich-quick scheme. It's a business, just like any other business. While there are some advantages to dropshipping, you will still need to test and develop strategies that will set you up for success. While there are some advantages to dropshipping, you'll still need to test and develop strategies that will set you up for success. You'll no doubt learn a lot of these lessons through experience. However, I do hope that I've helped you avoid some of the mistakes that I made when I first started dropshipping. What do you wish you knew when you first started dropshipping? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, leave it a thumbs up, feel free to subscribe, and hit that little bell icon to be notified of future uploads. This is Stuart with SaleHoo, signing out.